Hey Zen fam, I'm facing a dilemma. You see, recently there's been a lot going on with Twitch and YouTube and the development of those platforms, which I'm sure has not escaped you. But for those of you who are unenlightened, let me fill you in. You see, recently YouTube changed its approach to partnership, where basically the standard still remained that it's to achieve partnership on YouTube, one requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of monthly watch time. Now, in the first regard, I'm halfway there, but got a ways to go. The second regard, that's a bit more tricky. However, they included a secondary path as far as watch time is concerned. If you are a creator of shorts, especially if you're a shorts only creator, I dabble, I'm not keen on the platform, but sometimes it can be useful. I just want to make a brief point. Then you can get 10,000 views on your shorts in a period of 90 days. Then you can, as long as you also have 1,000 subscribers, that can be another path to partnership. However, the two do not combine. So you get one or you get the other. If you can get both, woohoo! But generally it's contingent on you gaining one of those particular things. So it gets a bit tricky. Now, what's been going on recently is a lot of people have been looking at the Twitch model and going, Twitch doesn't really do that much for the people that, provide content for the platform. Like if you make shorts on YouTube, you can put in copywritten music. If you do that on Twitch, they actively mute the copywritten music through AI. And people have been telling me for ages, especially a couple of my YouTube friends, that I should consider streaming on YouTube over Twitch. And this has left me with a quandary. Do I abandon Twitch? Because it's never really done that well for me. I mean, I'm lucky if I ever have 2 or 3 viewers in a stream. Now, admittedly, it's been down in the last sort of couple of years or so because of the green screen issue I have on PlayStation 5. I have mentioned this before, but there's a lot of new people recently, so I should probably re-mention it. Where basically, when I was on PlayStation 4, I streamed and I green screened like I do here, and as you can see, this has no problems whatsoever. But when I green screened on PlayStation 4, I also had no problems on Twitch or even on YouTube streaming live. However, if I stream live on PlayStation 5, on Twitch or YouTube, then you've seen what happens. Where I get green screen fog, I get all this massive green fuzzy stuff around me, and it looks really unprofessional. And I dislike it. It's just messy. And I don't like messy, I like neat, tidy, clean, well produced. I try my best to give you guys the best content I can with the few resources I have. So, for the last couple of years since I've been streaming on PlayStation 5 with PlayStation 5 games, I can't give you guys Facecam, which of course brings it down because it's a well-known fact of content creators that if you're streaming, if you're Facecamming, it adds something to the stream. People like to see the emotional reaction on your mug, as you play the games. And also it helps with content creator audience reactions, if when I'm reading the stuff off my phone that you guys say in the comments, you can see me reacting to your comments, in those moments between gameplay, like on loading screens, or say I can pause the game for a moment and read your comments, depending on the type of game, obviously, or I've got to a safe space, like in something like The Division, where I don't need to worry about been taken out by enemy NPCs, and I can read your comments, that's great. But on PlayStation 5, if I do this, I get the green screen fog. So I've had to be faceless streaming, which has hurt my numbers. So I could technically go to YouTube and continue to stream there, but I would still be met with a green screen fog, which Sony doesn't seem to provide any answers for whatsoever. And this is something I will tackle in a video later on this week. So do I move away from Twitch, where I've only got like, I think it's about like 80, maybe 100 followers on Twitch? Or do I completely move over to YouTube, where there's like a 520 of you, I think, at the moment, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't try to pay too much attention to it, because when you do, that's when you start to drive yourself nuts. And I don't need any help with that. So yeah, should I move completely over to YouTube for my streaming? However, there is a caveat in this. You see, on Twitch, I let myself swear. But as anybody that's been here with me on YouTube for any proper length of time knows that part of my USP, my unique selling point, is I'm a Scottish guy in the gaming space on YouTube that doesn't swear. Now, how many Scottish gaming YouTubers can you think of that don't swear? My people are known for swearing. We've made it an art form. It's part of our language. I mean, outside of YouTube, I can turn the air blue at a drop of a hat, because that's one of the things we Scots are good at. We're really, really good at swearing. And we're also really, really good at sarcasm. I point you to Burniston sarcasmaholics. No. Nah, I'm getting off track. But the thing is, one, I want my green screen on PlayStation 5 to be able to actually show me nicely. And if I can get it to show me nicely, is there any way that once that's happening, should I move my streaming over? And now the sun's come out and my green screen's going a bit weird. Should I move my streaming over to YouTube permanently? Should I do a trial period? Should I do 1 week here, 1 week there? Should I split my stream in two, do an hour here, hour there? There's so many options. Do I just completely junk on Twitch? Or do I stay on Twitch because there's a chance, with all this talk recently in the creator space, of there being a mass exodus? Would there be enough of a mass exodus from Twitch to YouTube for streamers, where if I stay on Twitch, I might by default get more views, get more audience? It's a dilemma, and I don't know what way to jump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a poll in today's in the app, you know, for the what do you call it, the community part of the app. So, you know, there's little still images I leave up, or like stuff from my Redbubble store, stuff I'm thinking about from videos, that kind of thing. You know, the place where I reminded you recently, and by the way, you still need to get on and get that vote in for me on YouTuber of the Month, because I am very much behind, and Dark Yuli is completely streaking ahead, and there are less Dark Yuli fans than there are members of the Zen fam, and you lot need to get on that. But that's where I'm at. Do I leave Twitch? Do I stay on Twitch? Do I split my time? So I'm going to leave a poll in the community functionality on the YouTube app. So that post will pop up in a wee while after this video, and you can have your say on that poll. You can even leave comments on those community posts, or you can even comment down below. As I always say, typey down below, let his envelope know. So you can comment there, you can comment here, You can comment da da da. You can even get hold of me on Twitter at ZenBloke and go, ZenBloke, here's why you should stay on here. But obviously you're limited by the amount of characters you have on Twitter. So, but if you want to get me there, get me there. It's all good in the hood, baby. Alrighty, so that's the dilemma I'm having right now. Do I completely switch over to YouTube from Twitch and abandon it? Do I stay with Twitch? Do I somehow try and do some sort of, awful sort of split my time, schedule it? And to be fair, my Twitch streams recently have been a little bit all over the place because I did rearrange the time for a new job, and then that job changed, and then I had to change. I've been streaming whenever I can. I've mostly been back on Thursdays, but not always. It's just a mess right now. So I think what I need to do is find a way to stop the green screening fogging. I need to get a proper schedule worked out and get back to that, because I used to have a tight schedule and it was always on this day at this time. And figure out platform, figure out time and place. And obviously I want to keep you guys completely in the loop, so please let me know what you think you want to see, because I make content for you guys. That's what I do. I make content for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. Okay, I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. Look after each other out there. # support Scottish YouTuber, and of course, as always, aye, nae bother.